All right, hello everybody, and welcome to our launch stream for Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess. Game's out today on all the platforms, Xbox Game Pass if you have it, PlayStation platforms, and PC, of course. So we are going to jump into some gameplay. We're going to keep it pretty casual today. I'm going to be playing for a little bit. We'll have some different guests from Capcom jump in as we're going, but yeah, we're going to be playing for quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right. So if this is your first time hearing about this game, this is a brand new IP from Capcom. This is directed by the same director that directed Shinsekai Into the Depths. And this is a mix of action and strategy. Super cool, unique game, as you can already tell. So we're playing as the main character, So, here. And all right, I played a little bit of this game, so I'm pretty used to the controls. I might be like speeding through things a little bit, but yeah, right now the game is kind of split into a day and nighttime cycle. So right now I am purifying this village, saving all these villagers from the defilement. We only have one role unlocked at the moment, so that's the woodcutter. Oops. I don't have any crystals, so there's not much I can do there. So someone says they're hoping for Resident Evil info. Nope, that's not what's happening in this stream. But nice try, nice try. Or just throwing out your random Street Fighter 6 character wishes. Yeah, we're reading the chat. We see you. All right, again, just working on purging the defilement. So you can see that number there. Something we want to do is try to get all of those during this day part of the stage. You can get, you can basically unlock some helpful items. All right, we can only do woodcutters, so let's just stick with the woodcutter. Yeah, again, so this is a mix of action and strategy. So right now we have, things are still pretty simple. This is the first stage of the game. Our goal is to guide the maiden, Yoshiro, to the gate here. And that is something that we can do by, oh, actually we can't do that quite yet. We need to position the villagers. So you can hit right bumper, brings you into the screen where you can position everybody, kind of stops time. It's a gorgeous looking game. It is. I love the art style. The team did some pretty cool stuff with the look of the game. So this is built in Capcom's RE engine. All of the different models, the costumes, various elements in the game, they are all 3D scanned at the game. So that's pretty cool. Found out about this game from the Bunraku Theater Puppet video. Oh, we're glad you liked it. Yeah, and definitely go check that out on our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen that, it's a cool prologue performance. Gives you a little bit more of the story of the game. And it is done in this, this traditional Japanese puppetry style, kind of mixed with a couple of new elements like CGI backgrounds, which was pretty cool. So I recommend checking that out. All right, cool. We unlocked all of those here, and the Waste Shrine is open. And yeah, I might be responding to some different chat messages that are in different chats, but we've got I've got Twitch and YouTube open here, so I'll be looking at both. So if you, I'm not talking to myself if I'm responding to some random chat. Let's see. So something we can do is speed up time. Actually have a few more crystals here. Try to get that a little bit further. Actually, I should probably position my my villagers for success here. They're not doing anything over there. All right, there we go. Okay, nighttime's about to hit. Again, so I have played quite a bit of this game, so I might be kind of speeding through some stuff. There is quite a bit of guidance and tutorial that helps you out, especially in the early stages, and the game is always constantly introducing some new stuff, so you'll be able to take your time with it. Here's Gaki. This is one of the seed. I love that like slow motion effect. All right, so that's a little bit of our move set, the Oka dance. So basically during this nighttime phase, it's kind of like a tower defense game. So we want to defend Yoshiro from all these enemies that are spilling out of these gates, but at the same time, she is mobile, so she is moving during the daytime. See a little bit of the different combos that you can do. Yeah, so you can't just like camp out at the gate because you'll take some damage from this toxic miasma. So I'm gonna ignore that for now. Oh, it wants me to do all the combos. So okay, here we go. Yeah, we are gonna play for a little bit, so hoping we'll be able to get to some sections where we can show you a little bit more of how the game looks once you unlock more rules for the villagers, different moves for So, things like the perfect guard. There's another style of combat that you can unlock as well. And we're only fighting this like first initial enemy here. Yeah, so you've got like this like XY combo, does like a little uppercut, I guess. Spinning attack, do XXY. And then XXXY. That's my favorite move. You can heal up a little bit here with food. see the comments, but Andy, I don't think you can like cheer me on. You work here, so. Yeah, so everybody's health's looking good. Okay. All right, we got through that pretty easily. Let's go ahead and move Yoshiro over. So there's kind of like a risk reward a little bit. Sometimes you won't know if you have enough crystals to get her all the way to the gate, which makes it pretty tough. So sometimes you might like try to lead her all the way there, and then she'll be positioned really poorly. So, but right now we know we have enough. So we'll be able to do this. And that is the end of stage 1. And dancing is a big part of this game. You're not actually doing any dancing yourself. But it is like part of the rituals in the game. Oh, okay, so there's different challenges. These actually get pretty tough. This one's defeat 50 seed. Defeat 50 seed using the villagers. This is something you might have to do in a replay, and assign villagers 2 or more different roles. We only have 1 unlocked, so we can't even do that right now. So it is something you would want to do in a replay. A lot of villagers. I don't think I've ever actually used that one. So some hype from Sierra for the purification. Flash mob dance. I love that they've kind of like mocapped all of these different performances. Makes it look really natural. I post lame memes all the time. You saw the Kabuki performance and you're amazed. I'm glad you loved it. Your name, maybe you're selling yourself a little bit short. So this is the base phase of the game. This is where you can kind of mix and match your different talismans. You can level up your villagers. I think Yoshiro is going to give us something here. Yeah, so this is a Suba guard. We have 1 unlocked now, so it's basically a special move that you can unleash using the right trigger. There is a lot of stuff in here, so I'm just gonna quickly power through that. We only have 1 Mazo talisman, I think, at the moment, so not much I can do. Wait, do we have another one? No, we only got 1. Okay. Let's see. I can upgrade my woodcutter. So right now there's only 1 roll here, but obviously it's going to fill out with a whole bunch of rolls, and you can also upgrade yourself, which is great. Okay, let's move on here. This is unlocked as well, so now we can start repairing the bases. You can unlock some cool stuff. I want to make sure that I can kind of like min-max how I'm going to do this. So let's do 2 here. And it does take the length of a stage for some of them. Sometimes it's 2. Oh, let me pet the dog. It's a must. Look at that woodcutter. Yeah, he is ready. Let me see if I can pet the deer. All right, well, we'll take it. We'll take it. I think I did everything already. Let's see. Yeah, I got nobody left. So let's go back to the stage selection. And we'll take on our first boss. We are going to have a giveaway a little bit later. Got this really cool art. I don't know if you can see it on camera. This was made by the dev team, signed by different members of the team, so super cool. This is Gaki. He's one of the Seath in the game. He's kind of cute in this one, but yeah, we'll be giving this away in a little bit. Oh, I don't have enough now, but I do have these extra crystals. Austin, I'm not answering that question. Come on, man. Hey, what's up? What's up, homeless girl? And there are some challenges for beating some of these bosses in like things like a minute. I don't think I can do that since I have basically no upgrades. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Just love how intricate the designs are. Oh, geez, what's he doing? So we can do an attack here, attack command. Any other Capcom skins available later on? Right now we only have the Okami ones planned. Well, actually they're already in the game, so thanks to everybody who was able to contribute to the demo challenges. But yes, they are. Those are already available. So something to keep in mind is the resist gauge. We don't have a lot of abilities to be able to bring that down. It's basically like a stagger gauge. Right now we do have this one right there. And basically you'll put them in the stagger state. Later you can get some upgrades where you can exploit the weakness and things like that, but right now we just unload with a ton of damage. Let's see if we can get him before these enemies get to Yoshiro. All right, we did. There we go. Maybe I did get under the 1 minute. I don't know. We picked up, I believe that was our second mask. So now we'll have the archer unlocked. We'll take a look at those later. Those let you look at... Oh, we did get it in a minute. Nice. Improve Stowe's automatic healing. Maybe we'll give that a shot. Fox says, meow, yeah, we're glad you liked the Okami collab. Maybe I'll have to put those items on a little bit later. Let's go check the base first. Got that one. I believe we did this one as well. Okay, so we got a couple more left. Let's do this one. 2 villagers on there. And these rewards are definitely worth getting. It is pretty satisfying to complete a base area because you do get some nice extra bonuses from doing that. But let's go in here. Okay, some extra crystals. I really like the archer. It is super helpful. Even when you get some other ranged roles available, the archer is always got your back. But I am super broke on Masubi, so I can only do 2 upgrades. Oh, and I did get that extra Mazo talisman. Let's see where it might be. There it is. Oh, there's that one. I don't know if I really need that. I don't know if I need to greet the villagers. Let's see where the other one is. There it is, the Diviner's Gourd. So's automatic healing. Okay. I think we're all set here, so let's move on to the next stage. He kind of just like rolls into the scene. Yeah, this guy ends up being your MVP, really. He's fixing up all the different contraptions that are around the stages. It can slow down some of the speed, help you out a little bit. This game is gorgeous, unique offering among current gaming trends. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. It is something very new. It's a mix of different genres, something new for Capcom as well. So glad to hear that you are interested in the game and liking what you're seeing. I'll go ahead while I have a second here. I'll drop the link to our giveaway into the chat. So let me go ahead and do that. That is not what I want to paste into the chat there. Give me 1 second. All right, so that's going to go in the chat. I'll try to pin that message here. So go ahead and enter that. I think all you really need to do is make sure you follow the official social media account, and you should be all set. And there's a couple other ways to enter that giveaway. All right, let's get back into it. Oh yeah. Thank you, producer Louis. Yes, we'll show that off again. There it is. So go ahead and visit that link, and you can see that art from the dev team. We will have more of these to give out. If you're following our social media accounts, there are other designs than this one, so keep an eye out. Okay. All right, we got archers now. It's going to help us out a lot. All right, so this, yeah, we want to kind of purify these wild animals, which you do by hitting them. It does give you some healing items, the rations, which is a big help. Let's get this one too. You're purified. Go for it. Hit him with that combo. It doesn't do anything extra, but did it anyways. Style on him. I'm missing somebody? Not up here. Usually it's like right in front of your face, and you end up missing them. And I need to move Yoshiro too. Yeah, so a lot of different things to manage. Can't forget. But you do settle in and get a good groove with everything, keeping track of stuff. All right, I think now we got everybody. Pedro, you liked the demo so much that you waited for release. Well, hopefully you're enjoying the full game. Thanks again for the support. Oh, that's right, yeah. Let's stick with what we got for now. Maybe we'll use that one later. And I do have a lot of crystals, so we can probably get Yoshiro pretty far, but we might not have enough time. Let's see what we can do. All right, I spent them all. I'm broke now. Yeah, I don't even think. Maybe we'll get like less than halfway. Oh boy. Yeah, all that's my bad. I didn't really move her early enough, so let's get our guys set up here. Oh, I didn't even upgrade him. Whoops. Let's get a woodcutter. Go! Doing like a pea shooter damage basically right now, but they'll level up. They'll level up as we get further. Hey, what's up, Zero Messiah? Glad you're enjoying the game, and thanks for dropping by. Hope you're doing well too, and yeah, we are doing well. We're quite busy with launch today and everything else we got going on, but we got some of the team over at Evo, which I think some of them are maybe tuning in, or I don't know if they're still around, but yeah, it's been a busy time for all of us at Capcom. You need to get in there. CMF, yeah, this is it is on Game Pass. PC Game Pass and on Xbox. So, and in addition to Game Pass, it is on PS4, PS5, and Steam. Oh, it's also on Xbox One as well. So. Yeah, and you know, right now, I'm not having too hard a time juggling talking about the game and doing all the strategy stuff while fighting, but it might get a little tougher later. I guess we'll see. We are going to have some other members of the team on later, so maybe that'll help me out a little bit. Oh, and you can also zoom out the camera if you like a little bit more of a top-down view there. It's pretty clutch as you get further into the game because there's just so much stuff going on. Yeah, hoping that we can get far enough today to show you some of the tougher challenges. Just fast forward time, there's not much else we can get here. I mean, there are some resources, but it's we're pinching pennies at this point. Don't know if we really need them. All right, let's try to get out of here. So these stages start getting a little bit longer and more elaborate. So this one, this is only the first area of the stage. Go ahead and do this. Try to keep this in the center here. It's a little tougher than it looks. But my understanding is the longer that stays in the center, the more health Yoshiro recovers, which right now might not seem like a big deal, but it is super helpful as you get further into the game. Yeah, it is definitely tougher than it looks. It's like sometimes I feel a little embarrassed when it's like way outside of that circle. Oh, I need to make sure that we move Yoshiro. Otherwise, we're just wasting time here. Especially if we want to get through like this part of the stage a little faster. We can send our carpenter to repair this now. Just gotta press B there. Ah, this deer. It's gonna get me. Okay, we got him, I can't speak to what inspired that particular mechanic. because I don't know. But you know, Capcom has a great history of a lot of veteran developers and new developers too that worked on this game. So I'm sure you can imagine people drawing off their different experience and things like that. So. Oh geez, we're already at nighttime. Oh man, can I still purify this one? Oh, I can't. I gotta get it. Gotta get it later. Hitaban. Let's just get everybody up here. Get your butts in here. All right. Let's do another woodcutter. Although I guess archers are a little more valuable in this stage, since there's so many flying enemies. I don't know why I went up there. It's just like nature to jump up there. Or to check out what was over there. But there was really no need for that. Yeah, just doing that attack to try and get up into the air. You need to get closer too. So we don't have the thief unlocked, but later you can have them dig up these different chests so you get some bonuses there. Maybe it's like crystals or maybe something a little bit more important. Yeah, Zero, I don't know how far you made it into the game, but yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff you can do, especially like once you get you unlock some of the other style that you can get in the game, and then there's like a little bit more emphasis on doing some of the moves that deplete resist, and you can kind of like combo that into these like special moves that you can do when they're stunned. So yeah, gets a little bit more involved. You can unlock a bow, and that has like some special abilities too. I love the perfect parry. I love it in most games, but it is pretty fun. Baby Boy SEO, thanks for the subscription. Oh, I'm starting to lose some focus here. I gotta make sure my... Oh, geez. No! I love the little warning, but it is anxiety-inducing. Oh, no! Ah, she took some damage. Let's see what the challenges are here. I don't think we can. All right. Now let's make sure we get all of these, which I wasn't paying full attention to earlier. Oh, we got like the little rabbits running too. And let's make sure you get a little further. I don't know if she can make it all the way. Yeah, that's pretty far. We might need one more nighttime cycle. Got the repairs complete. Let's do this one too. We're gonna need that one. Those things are pretty clutch later into the game. Get back here. It's gonna run all the way to the beginning of the stage. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm not doing it. Oh, that's right. We got to clear this one out, which you occasionally have some obstacles that keep you from getting that last one there. There we go. I think I got them all now. Oh, that's the last one. There we go. All right. And now they just need to clear out the place where that that shrine is, the way shrine. I think we're good to go. Yeah, chasing that moose was not easy. Let's speed up a little bit here. We're getting caught up with real time now. It's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the U.S. Pacific. The villager's maximum health. It is pretty useful. I don't need the health. I got this. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, she should stop. This might get bad. I got too cocky there. Let's see. I should have stopped her. Let's make sure I got my archers in place. Cosmin, the teams are working on lots of stuff, but obviously we can't, I'm not going to be announcing any games or anything like that in this stream, so. You know, maybe she could have made it. I think she probably could have made it. I got scared. Let's back out a little there. Kind of like spawn camping. Yeah, sorry. You can beg for different franchises and all that, but there's nothing I can do. Still comment. Gotta stay out of that, little toxic miasma. Music's getting, crazy. Alright. Let's take you out. How do you know when the battle ends? So each nighttime cycle, it still follows the same, time scale as the daytime does. So you can see in the bottom left corner, basically we're just trying to survive the night. So that's kind of our indicator for time, how much time we've got left. Which does get pretty crazy as you get a little bit further, since all the enemies are taken out during the daytime, and that can get you out of some pretty tough situations. It's definitely helped me a lot. I realized I had the camera zoomed all the way out. Let's bring that back in. That's my favorite move right there. Yeah, there's a lot of little hidden details in the UI. Another team, something they really tried to balance with the different elements is kind of like keeping the Japanese, authentic Japanese style to the UI, while also localizing it so that, it's usable for different languages, users in different languages. So it's definitely something that's a tough balance. I think they've really kind of captured all the information that you need to see on screen while keeping things pretty stylistic and authentic. All right, we are done with this stage. That's 2 stages down. There are quite a few in this game. It's not a short game necessarily. I guess it's your definition of like short for games, but it's definitely there's quite a lot of stages. This is a game that's going to take you a little bit more than just like a weekend or a day to complete. So. What? I swear I didn't use a ration, but whatever. Maybe I did heal myself like once or twice. All right, we've got the next boss ready, but let's go back to the base. Why is the giveaway for US only? Yeah, sorry about that. It's mostly a logistical thing. So unfortunately, we can only hold those in US. All right, not much there. Do I have any more? Nope, everybody's busy. It was the one in that corner there. I think that's hopefully the last one. All right, let's go fight that next boss. So more stuff to do at the base than in the demo. So as you get a little further, there are places that require some extra resources to repair. And then as the bases kind of stack onto each other, there's quite a few of them that you'll be managing at the same time. You do get some more things that you can upgrade for So and for your different villagers. So there does end up being quite a bit to manage in between the stages. So I think it's a good balance between kind of like not overwhelming you with too much stuff to do in your downtime. We should have archers here, from what I know about this stage. Cool. Man, it's crazy seeing some of these enemies now because you know, they're kind of presented as a boss here. And later on, you'll see quite a few of these ones. I don't know if that's a spoiler necessarily. Let's get to attack. Yeah, there we go. Try to take down that. We are. All right, nice try in the chat, but no, we are not announcing any new titles in this stream. Is there S ranks and stuff to get? So there are pretty tough challenges to do, and most of them you won't be able to do just like on your first playthrough of that stage. I think you already saw in that first stage things like assigning more than one villager. We didn't even have those roles open yet, so that is something that you'll have to work pretty hard to do. And those challenges do get a little bit tougher as you get a little bit further into the game. There's definitely ways to kind of test yourself. We need to... Ooh, that hurt. Let's make sure you're healed. Okay, we need to put this guy away. Yeah, I really wish I had the parry unlocked because I'll be able to help me out a little bit here. Oh, Yoshiro's getting some damage. I didn't even notice. Gotta. Oh! That is not good. I might fail, actually. We gotta put this guy away. I think we got him. Ooh, that was kind of clutch. I think that last hit was gonna take her out. Where's that mask? There we go. I believe this is the mask for the ascetic. Super helpful role. It's able to kind of like stop enemies in their tracks. Minute and 30, yeah. There's no way. I didn't even know if I was gonna get through that. Oh, I should have done this earlier. Oh, just one person, really? All right. So we can have them pick up this lumber here. There's a couple scattered around. All right. We're gonna have another guest join us here in a second.
Yo.
How's it going?
Mic check, mic check. Hopefully sound okay. Oh, no preview. I can't look at myself.
Yeah.
At myself.
Well, welcome, Travis. Travis, you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, guys. I'm Travis Rhodes. I'm the brand manager on Kunitsu-Gami. I am a brand manager at Capcom, and normally I'm on the Resident Evil series.
So Travis is a little bit of a different title for you to work on here.
Yeah.
So tell us about a little bit about your experience kind of working on the game.
Yeah, so this is by the R&D1 team that is the RE team, sort of structured in the same area, but not specifically from the RE team, if that makes sense. And so a lot of familiar faces, but a lot of new challenges as well. This is the, I think you probably already mentioned, this is the Shinsekai team as well. I never worked with them before. And they have a very different approach, I think, than just about anybody else at Capcom. So that was really, really cool. Definitely a different feel, different rhythm to things, and learned a lot throughout it.
Yeah, for sure. It's also like we don't get the chance often to launch new IP at Capcom. So it is something that's is really cool, but it is pretty challenging. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously no mystery that Capcom has such a strong background in IP. I mean, we're the Street Fighter people, or the Resident Evil people, or the Monster Hunter people. So normally the challenges that we do face are either pre-existing opinions of the series in which we have to change that, and if the series undergoes a major shift. But normally we aren't having to deal from sort of scratch and saying hey, get interested about this thing that you have no background on whatsoever.
Yeah.
And for this one, I think it's interesting because it's not something that every Japanese publisher faces, but a lot of Japanese publishers have titles with very strong Japanese aesthetics tied to it.
Yeah.
If you think about somebody like Atlas and Persona and that sort of thing, there are these ties, and we're no exception to that. Long history, a lot of titles. So when people saw this, initially in June 2023, they saw it and they thought, oh, is this a new Onimusha? Is this a new Okami? And it's oh boy, we've done a lot of games with very strong mythological Japanese roots, and surprisingly, no, this is its own thing. It stands alone in sort of what I call a storybook setup, where it's not historical and it's not mythological. because it ties in all these different elements from different stories, different types of yokai and familiar faces, but also it has its own sort of unsettling art style.
Yeah.
That is wholly unlike anything else.
Yeah.
And so you can't call it something that is like directly inspirational or directly referencing anything, but it is deeply inspired by a lot of these tropes.
Yeah. That's a great way of describing it. I like the storybook style. I think that was something that, as we were like learning a little bit more about the game and kind of like the different setup from the team, Japanese inspired was like kind of the thing that we settled on of describing it, where it is in a fictional setting. It's not set in like actual Japan, like quote unquote Japan, but it is Japanese inspired. So.
Yeah, we really kind of struggled with that because when you're looking at something like Okami, that's like a real myth.
Yeah.
That comes from direct, retellings and is significant historically. And this is sort of a time that never was.
Yeah. And it's not necessarily like pulling like directly from mythology or like different religions and things like that, but it is inspired by it.
But then there are these elements that are like very historical, like the sweets.
Yeah.
That literally they're going in, they're photographing sweets as the way that they were made hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting mix, and one of the things that we were really thinking about a lot was like, how do we approach people with an interest in Japanese culture, but not say that you're going to like specifically be learning history through this, or it conveys the culture, but it doesn't inform the culture necessarily.
Yeah, it's like you won't be like necessarily like learning.
No, somebody with a minor in Japanese history studies, do not use this on your final. You will.
I'm messing up here. Yeah, that won't go well if you try to talk about the Seath in your history, Japanese history final.
No, but really, it's been a lot of fun. I've worked on a lot of titles over the years. I've probably published something like, or helped assist on publishing at least probably about 120 titles at this point.
Wow.
And there's nothing like this in that. A lot of them were, and almost all of them were with Japanese publishers. So I've worked on a lot of Japanese games.
A lot of unique games for sure.
Yeah. And this one's a standout.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, we had one of the commenters who was talking about the Bunraku video, which is like something so ingrained in Japanese culture, but like, if you don't know what that is, like you've never seen that before, right? So,
and I think a lot of people like, who might have seen it before, seen stills of it, thought like, oh, like a puppet show kind of thing, and they don't realize that they're like 4.5 feet tall.
Yeah, that's a big puppet.
Like, it is deluxe.
Yeah. We are missing somebody over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, one of the things I like to kind of like remind people about with this game is it is like kind of this mix of action and strategy, but like the action part is the part that like Capcom's got you, right?
Yeah.
It's that like signature Capcom style. There's going to be some depth there. It's going to feel good. Controls are going to feel really tight, responsive. The classic combos that you know about, but then it's also got this like strategy layer, and I think that's the part where communicating like how that mix works has been both a challenge and like something really interesting for us to take on, right?
It's very funny. I think one of the titles that actually sort of embodies a lot of that, but we never really brought it up because it didn't have like a specific go-to there. Is, I think, maybe I'm speaking to one or two people out there, but if you're at all familiar kind of with the Sengoku Basara, kind of like, it's like there's a little bit of that too,
Yeah.
Particularly in those action elements. I know that, of course, we got a lot of comments about people after Max did his video and had the comparison to Chaos Legion.
Yeah.
Like, heads up to all my Chaos Legion heads out there.
The PS2 era, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Of Capcom.
You know, a lot of people saying we're now in the current like golden era of Capcom. I know a lot of people sort of are like, oh, but is it quite as good as that PS2 era?
Yeah, yeah. The weird games.
Yeah, yeah. I think it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so as well.
But
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, I think across the industry too. There's a lot of great indie games out there, but from kind of like big AAA publishers, the amount of like games of this style, which are maybe not like full, huge, gigantic 300-person productions, but also like have a lot of content and feel like really full, fleshed out titles, is something that is kind of a rarity now.
Yeah, and we don't really have a name for it. You know, there isn't a whole lot of previous sort of reference. You got one sneaking up behind you.
Oh,
You got one sneaking up behind
yeah.
you.
Where is it? Oh, I think it's
On the other side of the barrier.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Kind of blended in there. All right, we got him.
But yeah, the idea, you know, a lot of indie games traditionally kind of created by indie developers. They're done on teams with people who have maybe a lot of experience in indie development sort of thing. But you don't have a lot of people who like. Sometimes you get studios that like people move from like a AAA developer and become indie kind of thing. But you don't have a lot of things of like you get to bring a bunch of people in for what is effectively an indie production, but they're AAA developers.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and sort of it's an interesting mix, and it kind of creates something that has this high bar of quality that we see here.
Yeah, yeah. I remember meeting the team in Japan, and we talked a bit about like where does this like kind of game fit in the like Capcom portfolio, right? And it really is. I really got the sense that it is a passion project, right? It's like this team.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I think it speaks very, very loudly if you guys go back and watch the making of teaser that we released around SGF timing. Like, you can't tell me looking at that this isn't something that the developers cared very deeply about in making sure that they got every one of the small details right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Like it wasn't, and that's kind of the focus, is that if you have something where the footsteps, the audio on the footsteps, the way that they want to make sure that the cloth hung off of and moved realistically, like this is a game that lives and breathes in the details.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I loved, I think, we stopped by the team's desk and we got to see some of the stuff they're working on. And the thing they were so proud to show us was, like, they made all these real outfits. Like, they had, like, outfits, like, stitched in real life, like, made, and a person wore them, and they scanned that person and the outfits in using the RE engine, like, using 3D scanning, right?
Yeah.
That stuff is, like, super cool, and that's how you get, like, that really authentic look. I've
never seen, maybe it's a lack of my own visibility, but I've never seen in one of those pictures, like a picture or like a video of somebody working within a motion capture studio, lighting a sword on fire and swinging it around.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
And it's such like that must have just been a fun / scary day.
Yeah.
Y'all can go check it out in the video, but they turn off all the lights, so they make sure they get like the lighting of it right.
Yeah, it's like complete darkness.
It's like this guy just swinging a sword around on fire in the dark. So how'd your day go? Well,
with a sword on fire and I swung it around. Maybe they just did it for fun. Who knows? And they totally could have got it without that. But yeah, I think there's another one that's like these contraptions that you see later. They're like spinning sparklers. That was another one that they actually made it in real life, and those sparks were real.
Yeah.
Like even down to, I think all the seed they made like little miniatures, and like the different environments too they're all like handcrafted, like sculpted miniatures, which gives the game like this really special look.
Oh, part 2.
Yeah, part 2. Yeah, I think this is the stage as you get into the game more that kind of like really communicates to you that, not every stage is going to be like super straightforward. You're going to have a lot of different twists on things. You might have a stage where you're in the dark. There are some where you don't have any villagers at all, which is pretty interesting. And there's some where you can't even fight, and you just got to rely on the villagers.
It's like every stage, you know, they try to throw another mechanic at you, and it really does turn into a thing of like, how do these mechanics interact with each other, and how do they change your options, not only for your approach and a lot of your own customization on your equipment and things like that, but like, how do you want to build out your team? Who are you going to be bringing with you, or how do you want to position these things? You know, it's a game that's like, I think I was talking to you about it before, but this is what I would consider like an active game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games out there where you're playing them and you could be playing them and listening to a podcast. Or watching another TV show on a different screen or something like that. And this is a game that like demands and holds your attention in the sense that like, if you're not paying attention, things are gonna go bad for you pretty quickly.
I've tried like, you know, watching TV and playing like on my Steam Deck or something, which by the way, it runs great on Steam Deck, so give that a shot. But it's tough. It's like hard to have that split attention. It's definitely a full focus game.
I was gonna say, like, this comes. This is unfortunately for me, like a personal experience of don't try to do too many things at once.
Yeah. It's a tough multitasking game. Like even right now, I'm like trying to think of all the things I got to do right now. Let's see. Let's get you a little bit further. Oh, I probably
seeing from the left side. Is this also from our chat?
Yeah. That's left side is YouTube. Sorry, nobody can see this, but like left side is YouTube and right side is Twitch.
Okay, because we had a question, or we had someone here say audio is great, and I just want to comment on that, particularly about the music part. This is a game that features, I think the term is maybe like reactive music or like reactive audio. Dynamic audio. So the tracks that you hear, they're not just, you know, set tracks that are playing. They're tracks that are being adjusted as the conditions of the battlefield change, which is kind of a nice little touch and goes a long way.
Yeah, I love it when games do that. Really like puts you in it, makes it feel really alive. Sometimes when I'm just playing and like I might be like a little sleepy at night, and I start playing and then I just find myself like just like vibing to the music a little bit. So, oh geez, here we go. I think I'll use my.
Yep.
Let's do it. Yeah, I mean,
this guy up here, he's gonna. You really gotta focus him down because he's going to
get him quick.
He's gonna boost all the other seed around him when he starts dancing around.
Yeah,
and it's gonna make a real pain in the butt to deal with, even like standard enemies, because they're gonna be moving faster, they're gonna be hitting harder.
And there is a rule that can kind of dispel those enchantments, if that's something that you want to do, but it is, you know, it's taking up the slot of the villager if you want to do that, so trade-offs always. Maybe we should get that one. Is anyone digging the game? Be sure to check out Shinsekai Into the Depths. Yeah, that is the director's previous game. I believe that's available on Nintendo Switch.
Yep, Nintendo Switch and Apple Arcade. It's a very different type of game. That one's more of a Metroidvania in the line of that. But in the same way, it is an extremely creative take on that. And it's also one that is done with effectively very, very little dialogue.
Yeah. There's
kind of shares with this one.
Yeah, there's not many words spoken in this game. I think the only person that ever talks is Yoshiro. Which I like. You know, it's very like it gets you into the action. It does a lot of environmental storytelling, a lot of like through the gestures, right?
Yeah.
But there is that prologue with the Bumaraku performance. If you would like to check that out.
There's also a lot of there is a lot of background that you can find in the game because we have so much of it hidden in like the bio stuff, like character stuff and the sweet stuff, and you can read up all of that when you're in the camp, which is really cool. So it's not that you're just completely left out in the dark, but you're given to the amount that you want to put in is the amount you're going to get out of it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're back. How many times do we have to tell you this? Get out!
I love the Suzaku one because it's like it's sort of timed out perfectly. It seems like it'll in a lot of these earlier stages, if you use it on that special seed, you typically get it back before the time they get it.
Yeah.
So it feels like very, if you want to save it for that purpose, it feels very like applicable.
Yep. Yeah, and even though later on you do get some really cool ones, and you can stack up to 3, right? So
yeah.
there's quite a few that you can use, but I still use this one. It's old reliable, gets you out of a pinch.
For people who are bad at planning like myself, I really enjoy the one that lets you warp directly back to Yoshiro.
Yeah. It's like, oh jeez, gotta get back. It's definitely like a great panic move.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I forgot. All right, we're doing pretty well on the amount of crystals. So yeah, Travis, we're still like pretty early into the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like as you get further on, there's a lot more that you can do with So, right? Like once you unlock the bow and everything, and you get like the perfect parry. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, like I mean, I don't want to spoil too much for people who have not had a chance to play it themselves, sort of thing. But the idea is that this game does, if you played through the demo, you saw a couple of the options, but there are, I think the count here, like you're about to get one of these. Oh, sorry, this is
here we go.
Super
Oh, that's the one we were talking about.
Oh yeah.
Let's why not? I don't know if we'll use it too much since we're still pretty early.
But the Mazo talismans, right?
Yes.
I think the full sheet says 70.
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Counts off.
Yeah.
So between that, the upgrades to So, the upgrades to your villagers, there is a lot of customization in this game, and you really do get to feel, that you're not just applying the strategy that will get you the win, but you're applying your strategy, the strategy you come up with. And, I think that for a lot of stages, you have to adapt, but the fact that you get to sort of figure that out and create your own solutions, is really empowering.
Yeah. I think it's like a signature of like a lot of Capcom action games, right? Of like, it's kind of like there's some expression in the way that you can fight, and I think like as people get further into this game, they dig into the mechanics a little bit more. I'm super excited to see like what people do, right?
Yeah.
I almost got in real trouble there because I brought her all the way to the end, and then it hit right when the gate was going to open, and I just rushed straight through. So. Hey, she didn't get any damage. All right, so we got one. Yeah, but complete the stage without lighting any lanterns. So I mean, some of these are like
that's rough.
Yeah, you got to complete it with all the lanterns lit. We probably could have done that one, but I was not paying super close attention. But this is one that you have to do. You have to basically do a run just to do that. So.
The thing is, I've been seeing people, talking about the game, and saying like, "Oh, I don't understand how the base mechanics work," or something like that. And it's you're rebuilding based on the time that passes is based on the stages that you clear in between visiting bases, right? So people are like, "Oh, but I'm getting stuck at this one place. I can't. I'm failing out. I don't feel like I'm really progress." Well, the thing is that it doesn't mean that you have to complete the next stage.
Yeah, you can actually go back.
You can go back and complete other stages, and a lot of times there's actually a mechanic. I think you'll probably get. I think it's the next mask, but it's a class that actually, because you don't have it at the very beginning, you can't actually activate those elements on the stages as you play them.
Yeah.
So you're gonna, if you want the full thing, like all the Musubi that you can get for upgrading your units and stuff like that, you're gonna want to go back and redo that. So
yeah.
Something to keep in mind. If you feel like you're getting stuck, like kind of like an old school like strategy game, you can still kind of go back and grind older stages just to like power yourself up, sort of.
You will have to play. Well, you won't have to, but it is optional to go back.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But if you're really struggling, some people out there really grok the action parts really quickly, and they're maybe slower to get the strategy parts.
Yeah.
Or some people are very strategy focused, and maybe their action is a little weaker. Those, you can go back and power up those things as you need them.
Yeah, absolutely. So this boss, I would say, is like maybe the first one that like really puts a like significant challenge in front of you, because
this is the first gate for sure.
Yeah. We got enough here.
Yeah, more than enough.
Yeah, we have more than enough. I mean, should I upgrade something? Nah, I think we're good. We're good. Let's get in there. Yeah, I think this is the first stage where I actually like failed. And I love the design of this enemy too. You know, there's not a lot of like single player action games now that are like stage based anymore, right? I feel like everything's like either open world or like.
It's definitely like a big push of things. I think it's what we'll call like a lack of focus, right? A lot of people do open world now. They do a lot of generative content.
Yeah.
You know, it's really popular right now, and that is fun. That can be fun, and there are games that I like to do that. But like, so many games are like that sometimes, and it really feels like, where are those like extremely finely tuned challenges?
Yeah.
You know, where the designer is like clearly has an idea that they want you to focus and execute on like at a top level, and this game is like has that in spades.
Oh yeah,
you know?
for sure. Oh, we gotta watch out for that. Yep.
Yeah, something to note. This guy is really tough in the dark. And your units in particular, like you're not necessarily super affected by it, but your unit's ability to engage with the target is determined by their sightline, right? So you have to light up, or else like the archers are just never going to see them.
Yeah. Oh boy, watch out for that. Cool.
Yeah, this is the first one also that sort of teaches you like try not to engage near Yoshiro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was my big mistake. Where you're just like, oh, I gotta get back and defend, right?
Yeah.
You can just like hit the defense button, but that's just gonna attract this one right to it and get you in a bad way.
That definitely, like, I don't know if this is this one, but it might have been the one after this one, that very much happened to me as well, where it's like I had to take the fight to where she was, but then things get really messy. Because once the fighting is there, it's sort of like, it's unavoidable.
Yeah.
It's just she's gonna get in the crossfire.
Oh, she is getting hit. I gotta use my thing. Oh, she's right there. I'm right there. There's no need for that. Oh. Well, she didn't take any damage yet, so that's good.
Took a little bit. I think you're still good though.
Oh,
yeah, and this is the only stages in which you can do a full attack and full defense order.
Yeah.
And so to note there, that little bar that goes alongside the banner for the health is the block gauge. So it's like blocking is a great solution, but it's not the solution to everything.
Yeah.
You go too defensively or take too many direct hits. That's gonna
the resist.
You're gonna get.
There we go. Yeah. I was just trying to show it off, you know. It was a nice talking point. Yeah, and this one's got quite a bit of health too. I wonder if I went too hard in the aesthetics.
Well, the issue is that the AI doesn't. I don't think necessarily.
I feel like I got juggled. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna die? I mean, I'll get into the spirit state. You don't actually die. Yeah, Yoshiro is in a bad way, and I'm not helping her because I'm bringing it over here.
Yeah. So. Yeah, if you like run away from her, but then do an all defend command, they do like a really good job of cleanup on the smaller guys.
Yeah, this actually might have.
You also have.
Yeah.
You also have one lantern that was still unlit.
Oh, so it's probably sneaking through there. I just wanted to show what it was like to die. So
I just thought it was really cool because when you get all of them lit at the same time, the actual like the lighting of the stage changes.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to old reliable.
Flame.
Yeah. Let's protect the flash mob leader. Maybe let's switch you back over. I don't know if I needed 2 aesthetics. Okay, we've seen this already, so we can see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get these things like that.
I think you got 4 dudes and 6 to light.
Yeah.
5 dudes and 6 to light.
What do we have here? Yeah, last one. Okay, let's try to like aggro this guy. Well, it's like right on Yoshiro. Okay, come on, get over here. Okay, I think we got them all lit, right? No? Okay, one more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there one in the corner over here?
Oh, there is. It's in the dark.
See it?
To your left, I think.
There we
it is.
go. That's probably maybe the one I was missing earlier too.
And then it also lights all the candles alongside.
Yeah. Pay attention to detail. Try to do this.
There you go.
There we
you're
go.
all
All
lit.
right. It's like kind of like stuck on the wall.
There's something about the enemy design here that is like beautiful and wonderful and disgusting.
It's super, yeah. It's like, wow, so intricate, and like you appreciate the design of it, but you're like, that's nasty. All right, you need to get off the ceiling. At least my archers are doing their thing. Can you get down?
Yeah, I think if you do that with the jump,
there,
and then you
yeah.
also do the jump with the, you jump plus dance move. It's like the little flip.
Yep.
Yeah, that has a much higher, like strike distance.
These things out. Super satisfying to hit these. Wait till it gets back in the light again, and then maybe I'll hit him with this this thing. Oh,
I didn't even know you could do that.
yeah. Get back, y'all.
Uh-oh.
I heard bad stuff coming. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you might want to do it.
Let's get him back. What are you doing there? Hello. One more? That might be the last one. No.
Coming through like a freight train.
Yeah. Alright, where are we at? There's one. Try to find them all again. Oh, the enemies are back.
Yeah, this one's funny because I think in the earlier one that you fought and like some of the later ones, the enemy generation is typically by creating a Torii gate and then having the like, in particular, I think the one from the very beginning will just like slam the ground and a Torii gate will appear wherever they slam down at. But for this one, this guy just summons them by screaming, and then they just drop. They drop from the ceiling,
And it's like, here they are.
which is kind of like, well, I think I found your bug problem.
Yeah. Oh, Yoshiro, no. She is taking the hits in a bad way. I think we were missing another lantern again. See if we can keep it over here a little bit. Might help us out. Then, yeah, I guess the ledge is probably closest to her.
Closer to her, yeah.
It's gotta be here somewhere. There we go.
Yeah, you can always just follow the cameras out.
Let's keep you away from her. Oh no, he's headed over there. Ah, dang. All right, well, it's a challenging game, right? But it's been kind of a cakewalk until this point. So, okay, let's give it one more try. Well, I mean, honestly, we're gonna play it until we get it, but.
I see a question. Is this Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Brand new game, just out today.
Yeah. Launching today.
Yeah. On pretty much every platform, both Xboxes, Game Pass, if you have Game Pass.
Yeah, some people might not have seen when we made the additional announcement that the title was, when we first announced it was, it's coming to Xbox Series X, it's coming to PS5, it's coming to PC. Then during SGF, we made the announcement that it was actually coming to PS4 and the Xbox One as well. So if you have those systems, you can still play the game on there.
Yeah. And the game is Steam Deck verified, so if you want to play it on Steam Deck,
yeah, can
take it
confirm.
on the go.
I've got it on mine at my desk right now.
All right, I'm feeling good about this run. I think it's gonna go a lot better, hopefully. Gotta light that lantern though. Come on. Oh!
getting battered by that tail.
Yeah, he got hit
let him
again.
do his job.
Okay, I think he's getting there.
You see a comment that says, glad to see it gets harder. The demo was pretty easy, but I saw the potential for challenge. Yeah, I think in particular, if you played through the demo, the contents of the demo are the first 2 stages plus the 5th stage. And so if you get through the entire demo and you get to the screen that says thank you for playing or whatever, back out of that, it will then prompt you if you want to play that 5th stage.
Yeah.
And that, to me, that was when I was playing it, I was like, okay, I can see it. I can see the mechanics coming together. Yeah. I can see where the difficulty is coming from here.
Oh. See, it's kind of like a trap to get back here because it's gonna aggro the boss back to Yoshiro. So maybe we gotta come out a little bit.
Yeah, I would just start rotating around and getting the light. Yeah. And trust your dudes.
Oh, that chased me down.
I've seen a lot of people commenting about the dodge being naturally bound to L3 as sort of an issue. Just wanted to throw out there that all of the key bindings are rebindable. So for me, for instance, I like having, coming off of Souls games and stuff, I'm sort of more or less tied in my brain that dodge belongs on B.
Yeah.
So I run a dodge on B, interact on R2, and then R2, the Super Guard attack is then on L3. And for me, that makes more sense. I've seen other people do other different things where it's bow command on R and stuff like that, where it's that's interesting.
Yeah.
I think everybody's sort of coming up to their own version of it. But this is sort of the result of the game sort of having these cross-genre elements to it, right?
Yeah.
Is you have to fit on the key bindings both a action game's worth and a strategy game's worth of commands. So
right bumper does a lot.
Yeah.
Dang, you still only got it down to half health here.
He's really tough.
Yeah.
And it's because the damage on the little bulbous parts is extremely low on this boss. Oh, stun.
Yep. Gotta get back here. Oh no. Maybe my guys will be able to put some damage on it while I take care of this. But we've got all those lanterns extinguished again. Oh no. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. This is rough.
Just getting harassed by the tail.
Yeah. That's what makes this one pretty challenging. Let's see if we can get up in there. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to do any damage during the darkness. Yeah. I don't know, man. This might be another, yeah. Dang. All right, well, maybe I need to change up my composition, right? Let's see. No, I'm gonna stick with the equipment that I've got. Let's see. So we got 2 archers, and we still have the 2 aesthetics. We don't necessarily need them. So do you think woodcutter or archer is more effective?
I like just running like as many archers as I can possibly fit.
Okay.
And just being kind of like archer dominance.
Yeah, let's go. Why don't we just go all archers and see what happens?
You do have to make sure that it's lit, because they're the ones that suffer from the lack of visibility the most.
Yeah. All right. We got it this time. Okay, that would do. I didn't expect this stage to give me so much trouble.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing out some stuff I actually haven't seen on my playthroughs. Like, I didn't know that the lighting could like continuously go out.
Yeah. That was not something that I had seen before too.
Always a challenge, Jeremy.
Yeah.
The most unexpected thing is going to happen, guaranteed.
So, okay. Oh. Okay, we got that down.
All right, hit him with it.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, got that stun damage. I think the archers are doing some work.
This is looking good. This is looking clean.
Almost there. Resist gauge. There we go.
There you go.
Let me hop over to the other side. That's that XY combo. So satisfying. Over to this little part here.
Yeah, you can tell when you're getting that weak spot.
Yeah. For a massive
big
damage.
explosion.
Yeah. Trying to get up there. Yep, there we go.
Oh, okay. It's when they he climbs that center pillar and extinguishes it.
Oh, Yoshua is in a bad way. Oh, always with that one. It just takes out so much of her health.
All right, they're back. So you gotta get away from her.
Yeah.
Trust the plan.
Yeah. Ah, she's still taking some damage there. It hurts to see. It's still back over there.
Yeah,
right?
no, it's just me
following
now.
me. Yeah. Over here. Oof. There we go.
So the
Is it
deal
last
is,
one? No?
if people didn't know, you can heal yourself. You can heal your villagers, but unless you get to a level breakage, you can't heal Yoshio.
Right.
In case you were wondering, like, she's getting hit. Like, why aren't you going and healing her?
Yeah, yeah.
Boss stages have slightly different rule sets for engagements.
We did get another stun there. But he is heading back over there. Let's stay up here. Whew. It's on me.
Yeah, I think you got this. I think you got this.
See if we can get this last one here.
I think you got one more after that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Looks like there's one more. Ooh. Follow the candles. There it is. Okay, let's keep staying away from her. She's pretty fragile right now. Oh. Ah. Juggled.
There you go.
All right. I kind of stuck up in there. Oops.
Apologies to those with insect phobias.
Yeah.
We were going all over the place.
Oh, we were so close.
There we go.
We got him?
Almost.
Come on. Don't go up there. Oh. Whew.
All right.
That was pretty close. It was pretty close. I saw them all coming back.
Those guys are wiping off that
Yeah,
sweat too.
yeah. Whew.
All right.
All right, we got him. We got him. Where's that mask? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite little guys.
The thief, right?
Thief. So fun thing about Thief, if people have been watching from where you started and stuff like that, you might have seen some like boxes and crates and stuff buried in the ground in the first couple of stages,
Yeah,
and then like, well, what's with the boxes? And it's not, and this is what I was mentioning before, it's like not until you get to this part, then you get the thief, then it's like, oh hey, those boxes that you were looking at, like there's actually a thing that you can do with them. But you couldn't until you had gotten the thief.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't have known until you unlock it. So it is helpful to go back to different stages and things like that. All right, man, that was rough. But we got through it. We got through it. All right, let's see here. Oh, we have 30 Musubi now. Oops. Trying to see this one. There we go. Okay, I think that's everything here, right? Well, I guess maybe I should buy some upgrades.
Yeah, you got lots of Musubi now.
Yeah.
Other fun thing about, as you go through the game, collecting Musubi, you'll have to a lot of times juggle like kind of where you're at in regards to, you get a mask, you put points into it, and it doesn't feel like it's really fitting into your build or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can always go back, undo the upgrades, spend the Musubi as you need it, in a different thing. There's other like melee classes that you get later on, so the woodcutter becomes like less prominent, particularly if you aren't having to like balance out crystal usage so much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe that becomes like something where you pull that and put it more into archer aesthetic or something like that.
Travis, why don't you take over and let's sorry, our cord is a little
get that for you.
Yeah. And let's see how you handle different scenarios. I know everybody plays a little bit differently.
Setting up repairs. So yeah, what we're doing here is we're assigning guys to repair different elements. You can sort of see, how many times how many stages it's going to require to repair it. There it says 1, it's easy. 2, you have a certain amount of workers per stage that you can assign to. Sort of timing this out to make sure that you're always got guys working on different parts, always getting different things in the mix. And then based on completion, once you've completed everything, you'll actually get a bonus from Yoshiro for the completion.
I love the bonuses. They're super satisfying when it pulls up that.
I'm stealing the Musubi for the thief. I love the little mask upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's got great dance. Kicking up those heels.
Yeah.
What'd you put on here?
I put the demon seat, and this was the one that I got from beating the first boss in a minute, which I was feeling pretty good after that, and then I just got bodied 3 times. So
there's funny ones because it's like there's ones that are definitely like more helpful, and then I don't know if you have it, but there's like where it's just
So I haven't tried this one.
This is really great. I'll use this one.
Okay. Are they just like, what's up?
they bow whenever you. I don't even know if it's like when you transform them, but when they're just neutral, when they're villagers, they'll like bow whenever you sort of get near them. Is this the next one?
Yeah.
Searching new connections, you ended up here. We started a new village.
So this is the one where. Well, I guess I won't spoil it. Yeah. I just realized that, like, as you play through the game too, So's appearance changes a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, you kind of get the vibe that all this purifying maybe has some consequences.
Oh no! So you're getting Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's deteriorating due to the defilement. So basically, just saying, hey, probably not going to be able to use. Oh shoot, this is because I changed it. I changed it, so the controls are different on mine. Not that it'll matter. You pulling those off.
Yeah.
Pulling those off won't matter for the next stage.
Yeah, that's true. J. John, this game is out today, so.
Absolutely brand spanking new.
Yeah, it is fresh out of the oven. Go give it a shot.
Actually, I shouldn't do that one, but I'm not close to the one I should do. I'm going to try this differently than when I did it on my own save game. I'm going to play boldly.
Boldly, okay.
Yeah. So withdraw a request and have him...
Oh, you're going to have him like stack up here?
Yeah. Okay. Before I did it with... So they're going to be coming up, down from the bottom and coming up to where Yoshira is. And so instead of... So here we're going to show off the thief. Instead of waiting for them to come up with the thing, I'm just going to attack them where they sort of are.
Yeah. Camping them.
And so, and so by assigning the thief to a down box, we get his little knife there. Thieves do not engage in combat. They're kind of like the standard villagers, so they don't actually help you out in the fighting. But they're the only ones who can get these little things out.
Yeah. It's kind of a balance, right? Because you can pay to change them later. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can change their role later, but I mean, you can't like refund the cost that you used to hire them in the first place. So, yeah, there you go.
I'm not hurting the deer.
Yeah.
I am cleansing the deer. What was that? Which number was that?
Let's see.
There's one more.
Oh, that one, yeah. You gotta get that one.
5 of 8. Wow, okay. I am doing not great.
Yeah, it always feels like you have a lot of them, but then you realize, oh, dang, I only have like half.
And it's definitely one of those things where there'll always be that moment where you're like, what am I missing?
Yeah, yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, there's the greeting. Does it do anything? Does it give you a bonus? No, it's just,
absolutely not.
it's just for the vibes.
But I like them to put a little respect on it.
Yeah.
I'm still missing stuff.
Maybe one more? Did you check inside the building?
I checked inside the building. Not that one. I also want...
Maybe behind?
What's he doing? Is he still working on that one?
Oh, yeah, he's still up on the staircase.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, because it'll show you on that the purple clock. The deer are here to check on Yoshiro.
Like, are you okay?
Also gotta make sure that I'm spending all that stuff before I get to soft cap before the day changes.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, I think you finished. Oh man. So I got the one inside here, yeah.
Maybe behind? There it is, yeah. Whew.
Okay, that is 8 out of 8.
There you go. Oh, it's right there.
Oh. What was this one?
Happiness and anger.
So this one we can actually put to use here because we... Oops. Oh, I have it equipped. I don't know what happened. But yeah, because of that, basically, yeah, for this scenario in particular, that's actually quite helpful because we won't have access to sew for this fight.
Yeah.
So roster, what I'm looking at, I got 3 bows, 1 aesthetic, 1 thief. I want to say that's the thief one. Yeah, that's the thief thing. It's like a lockpick. Well, should probably have a
little melee.
Probably have 1, maybe 2. I've become soft and lazy in my indolence. I've grown too accustomed to the command that you get later that allows you to just say, "Hey, everybody, show up
Get over here!" Yeah. You know, it is kind of a nice feeling that like you play a few stages not having it, so that you really value it when you get it.
Let's just call him over. Oh, I don't think he's gonna make it to finish that one and this one.
Oh yeah, it's pretty close. Pretty close.
So we're gonna have an active one down here, which means 2 bows plus stick plus melee, and then up here, in this one, you really want to put them as high as you can.
Get that extra sight line.
Yeah. Am I borrowing from the... I think I'm going to let them sort themselves first and figure out what I'm working with. Okay. So this aesthetic, want them here. And then I have that 1 lone bowman. I actually might just want to keep that bowman over there in case somebody sneaks that direction, doesn't get taunted off. And we can kind of see based on... We can see based on the what happens during the fight if I need to move that guy. Oh, and one more bowman. What's nice is typically what'll happen is whoever you're closest to will be the person who opens up. Like if you don't want to go sorting around because once you're dealing with 8+ guys in the stage, that's really kind of tough. So what happens is that if you just want to, if you know which one you want to interact with, just walk up closest to them.
It'll highlight them.
They'll be the first person that gets highlighted when you open the menu.
Oh. That's another freaky looking one. There's so many seeds.
It reminds me of the guy with the mask from Yume Nikki, or not Yume Nikki. I think it's Yume Nikki, the indie Japan game.
Oh, it looks painful.
Oops. hard to maintain spiritual focus with a dude glomping on like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little different on this stage. Objective being to sort of free the possessed Yoshiro by offering as many crystals as you can, and you're stuck in this state. So I got 270 to start.
So it's probably looking like 1,000 you need.
I think it's like 1,500.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I get all of them? Yeah, all 8 villagers.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing too is that it's not gonna cycle back to daytime. You basically have to get as many crystals as possible.
The endless night stage.
Yeah.
Which means absolutely no Suba guard abilities.
This is the shut up and take my money strat. Oh, it's headed up here. But you do have some archers up there, right? Or you have
I've got one archer, so I'm gonna move.
It's kind of like where they're being funneled, it looks like.
I'll help him out. Move him back a little bit. And then I can see from here, aesthetic up, bowman up. Yeah, okay.
Julian, thanks for joining us. Yeah, I know it's a little bit spoilers, but it is still pretty early in the game, so don't worry too much about feeling like we're showing too much. But totally understand. Yeah.
If you feel like you're getting spoiled, please by all means go ahead, go download the demo, try it out for yourself, see if it's up your wheelhouse. We appreciate it for joining.
Yeah. Thanks for joining.
But no pressure.
Yeah, looks like John is downloading now. So yeah.
Okay, actually, if these guys are gonna harass, then I'm gonna move that extra woodcutter over there and assist.
Yeah, maybe it'll block up a little bit on there.
Something that you can also do that you can't get quite yet, but is quite nice to have for the thief, like a reason to have the thief around during the night, is eventually they get the upgrade that you can have them collect crystals that you aren't nearby for.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And like what you see me doing here of going like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
To collect all this, it's like, yeah, there is a better way, but like a lot of things in the game, there's a better way that is later unlocked.
Yeah. There is actually, up until the end of the game, you're getting new roles for your villagers, right? So you might be wondering, well, what's the point of me getting them if it's towards the end of the game? But like we mentioned, you can go back, and there is a new game plus, which we don't want to say too much about, but there is some new stuff in there, so you can go back, play through the game again with all these new villagers, all these abilities that you've unlocked, and it pretty much adds a kind of like a new dimension to the way you're approaching the stages. And this guy looks
the Daigaki. Yeah. All the other little guys, a little regular Gaki.
Yeah, just a little tiny Gaki.
Yeah. This one's fun because I don't think that there'll be anybody else that spawns. during this part of the stage, so I'm just gonna move these guys to just continuously harass him for the rest of the stage.
Oh, he's kind of like moving. Yeah, you're gonna sandwich him up on the staircase.
And then I think, my aesthetic, I'm gonna set up there.
Nice. He's got the little,
because he's gonna
rock kick.
Yeah. So he's gonna sneak up. All right, now we got him.
Yeah. He's confused.
Bully him, push him down, call him a nerd.
Like, what am I doing? So all of these regular enemies too have their own resist bar. So it's not just boss enemies. So as you get further and you unlock abilities that take down that resist, it's super crucial because you're able to stun them and do some exploit that weak attack or weak point. Looks like he's potentially about to be stunned pretty soon.
Yeah, get the woodcutter in there.
It's like, I want in. Oh. A little bit of healing. Oh yeah, now they got the stun.
Yeah, now I got the stun. All right.
The woodcutter is getting his revenge.
This guy who is a little bit, he's just a little outside. I'm gonna move him just a little closer. And this is sort of a stage that sort of tells you, it pays to be don't expect that when you do setups that you should some cases you can sort of set and forget, but really you should be always thinking, what could I be doing better here?
Yeah, on the fly.
Yeah, to position. I just messed that up. Go back over there. That one. Yeah. Yeah, you're good where you are, dude. But I think I can maybe place the woodcutter just a little bit further down, since his engagement range is pretty small if he isn't completely upgraded.
How are you doing on the crystals? Yeah, 414. Where did you leave off at?
I think about 500, so I think 2/3 of the way down.
Okay.
I did not like that.
Yeah, it hurts. Oh, there they are. You turned around for 1 second and they're like, you thought?
I like, there's a really cool animation that you can see when your archers are engaging in something that gets a little too uncomfortably close for them. They do a little bit of a retreating shot. Yeah, that's the one. He dives back out of the way and he's like, nah, I don't think so. I'm built different.
I can't remember the name of the other Gaki, but there's Gaki, there's Daigaki, the big one. There's an in-between,
yeah.
And if you like Gaki, this is our artwork that we're giving away of
That's
Gaki
really cute.
from the dev team, signed by the team members. So check that link that's in the chat on YouTube and on Twitch, and you can enter that giveaway.
Oh, these guys are really struggling. Oh, their barrier's down.
Oh no! Nice clutch heal there. You still got some rations.
Let's send one of the archers down. Like there. And actually, let's just even send the woodcutter in to do cleanup.
HB Thingy says, I enjoyed the demo and I love the designs in the game. Well, we're glad you liked the demo a bunch. Hopefully you check out the full game, and that's out now. Just launched today, 9 p.m. PT last night, so none of us have
Hard
slept.
to get fresher. There we go.
Nice.
Bring him down. All right, so now, because that's down, it's all about adaptation. Put the woodcutter out in front. And that guy is thriving in his space. Cool. And then this one's gonna be a little weaker, but I think until the Daigaki gets called, like, I'm probably good.
For the big, like 300 crystal drop.
Yeah. We want to keep them close to this. They get really powered up from this.
Mm-hmm. And that is one of the contraptions that you repaired, right?
Yeah. And the thing that you'll always find, I think there's a lot of people who come in from maybe like a non-strategy style game kind of perspective, and they'll think like, oh, I gotta like repair everything.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never get to repair everything. Like, there are too many different things in the stage to be an option, and that night comes really fast.
Yeah.
So you really do have to kind of like make your decision of what is going to be most effective, like for this right now.
Yeah.
Like what's going to help me. And so yeah, I wasn't able to repair this or this one. You know, I made calls about where I thought I was going to be able to place that stuff. You get better at it as you get through the game, kind of thing of understanding like how much these things take time. Down, make sure I'm going back and forth getting those crystals.
Yeah, you got quite a few now, but I think you're still...
I think I'm about 200 short.
Okay. So yeah, I got to 500. Yeah, I see in the YouTube chat some people asking about other series. Now we're just talking about Kunitsu-Gami today, so we're not going to be announcing any other titles or sharing any news on other titles.
But we're answering questions about Kunitsu-Gami.
Yeah, any questions you got for the game, let us know. But as always, we appreciate the love and the passion for all the different series. But yeah, any questions about what you're seeing on screen or the launch of the game, we're happy to field them.
And that being said, we do have, which might have already happened. I'm trying to remember when the panel for Evo is. For Street Fighter, but that's have it in there too. So we always, Capcom, we always got a million things in the fire. Right?
Yeah. We got us here. Yeah, we're launching a game. We got the team over at Evo supporting that event, which is, we got a lot of staff out there. We've got other games in the works. We got Dead Rising that's coming out in September.
Really excited about Dead Rising. Really excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm a huge fan of the original on 360. And I just love that they brought it up to kind of like that modern standard with the RE engine. So it's looking pretty sweet.
It's actually why I bought a 360.
Yeah. Nice.
I was at Vivendi Universal working on the Scarface game at the time, and I was saying, man, I really want to play a much better open world game. No shade on Scarface. It's a fun game to play on PS2. Yeah. But I was sort of, it's 2005, 2006, something like that. It's like we're right on the edge of the next gen crossover, and I'm like, this game that Capcom's cooking looks so good, man.
It was pretty mind blowing at the time, right? Of having that many zombies on screen.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. And you didn't have to fight another Daigaki. So that's good. Oh, what's this one?
This is the Wrestler.
Oh, this is my favorite. Yeah, I think I maxed this one out as fast as I could.
This is the Wrestler to me is like the boss villager.
Yeah.
It's 300. It's 300 crystals as opposed to 50 for a wood credit or a archer.
Yeah.
It's like, is he worth 300? Is
he worth 6? Yeah.
And that's one of the many sort of calculus that you're doing in the game all the time. Is you're looking at it and you're thinking, okay, I can spend 300, I can get a really powerful thing, and it's gonna really help at night, or I can spend 50, get Yoshiro a little bit further, along that path. And that's sort of like the constant brisk reward you're having to do during the game.
Yeah. Especially, once you get further on, you have like tons of villagers available, and there's some like the sumo wrestler that cost 300, and there's others that have 50. So you're like, oh, maybe I just stack up on a bunch of archers and I do 2 sumo wrestlers or something like that. So it is a balance for sure. the chicken. Should we take a look? Love that.
I'm gonna look at. Wait.
I think up there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
See if we take a look. So
let's take a look at some of the Emma plagues. So some of the things that you can unlock in the village. A lot of times it's musubi, which is great for upgrading, but a lot of these things are actually just like things to sort of look at in the world. Sort of enhances your understanding of all the different things you can find. And of course we have the great model viewer here.
Look at that. Look at the detail. Dang, with the food too. Oh, that's perfect.
That is a vicious looking chicken.
That is a true chicken chaser.
I think is that the thief?
Oh, I
think it's the thief.
It might be.
I think he's messing around with little birds.
That would make for a great figure, Well, Travis, I know you're a busy guy. Today is launch day, so you've been running all over the place. Any closing comments on the game and your time on the stream?
Yeah, no. About the game, I think I would be lucky to work on anything quite as unique as this again at my time at Capcom. It's been a real honor and privilege to work with the extremely talented staff at R&D 1 on this title. I hope everybody watching has a chance to check it out, play the demo. If you got Game Pass, get it on Game Pass. I hope you guys enjoy, and let us know. Always let us know. Yeah, I'm reading the comments. He's reading the comments. We're there. We're looking. You don't always hear from us, but we're always watching. So. Appreciate everything that the fans are giving us, good, bad, everything in between.
Yeah. Well, Travis, thanks again for your hard work on this title.
Thank you.
There's definitely, still more to come. We'll be, supporting this one as much as we can, and you've got some other stuff that you're cooking up too. But so Travis is gonna leave us, but we're gonna bring in another guest. I'm gonna keep playing for a little bit longer. So again, thanks again, Travis, and we'll keep diving into a little bit more of the game. All right, let's Badger Drum. Oh, the Shocking Flare, we can equip that if we want to. It does give your attacks like a kind of a different look. I actually don't know what a huge change to like your abilities it has. Now let's make sure we save up here. I know something that was requested in the chat was to take a look at the Okami collab item. So let's go ahead and do that. We actually have to back out to this menu here. Let's equip them all. Let's do it. The Thunder Edge. We also have the Okami music. Let's just get them all ready. All right, we're bringing on another guest. Yeah, just right here. Yeah, there are cameras over there. This is Michelle. Michelle's a new member on our Capcom community team. You want to say just a quick introduction and tell everybody who you are?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Michelle. Like Joe said, I'm new to the Capcom community team. I've been here for less than a month, but I'm super excited to be here, and it's really nice to meet all of you.
Yeah. Michelle, how has your time at Capcom been so far? Hopefully everybody's been treating you really well, and you've been, just kind of getting used to things settling in.
Yeah, it's been really great. Everyone's been really friendly and nice. It's been really cool kind of seeing how the sausage is made, in a way, I guess. And this room is super cool, of course. The first time I visited, I remember walking by here and just being like, oh my god, I want to look at all the cool things in here. All these cool statues.
So I'm actually going to load up a save that's a little bit further into the game. I'm hoping that it doesn't have like a ton of spoilers or anything, but I did kind of want to show some of the abilities that you get a little bit later. Have you had a chance to like really dive into the game a little bit and get to like get familiar with the mechanics?
I've played a bit of it, so I'm kind of familiar with, putting the villagers around and having them protect the priestess and everything, but I didn't get too many levels in, so a lot of this is pretty new to me as well. But
yeah, so
it looks super cool.
Hopefully I can kind of like give you a preview of like some of the stuff that like comes up a little bit later, but so this is like, from the start of the game, you don't get to see any of this. So this is the upgrade tree, and you unlock this about, I think it's like 6 or 7 stages into the game. But yeah, right now I have So's Oka form, which is the default one that you have unlocked. But there's actually a different combat style here, the Shiden dance. I haven't like dabbled too much into that, so why don't we actually, let's undo all of this stuff, and maybe we can unlock that one. Let's see if I have enough Musubi for it. And you can kind of tell like So's appearance is a little bit different too, which is cool. Let's see. Okay. Shiden form. So I'm gonna spend them. Let's go. You think I can afford that last one? All right. Okay. So there is a bow that you unlock, and you can use it with left trigger. Right now, I have it like set to use this arrow that basically explodes, which is pretty helpful. There's like a bunch of other stuff. You might have seen like some of these basins that are around the stages. You probably just think that they're just like decorations, but you can actually use them, which is cool. I love this. So when you bring an enemy's resist meter down, it's basically like a stagger meter. You can use this like punishing strike attack by pressing Y. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. I haven't even like unlocked all this stuff. So let's see. Yeah, and then this has way more roles unlocked. This is not all of them, but we've got quite a few here already. So let's get out of here. Head over to stage selection. So I won't show any of like I think the save is about like, it's pretty deep into the game, but I don't want to show like those end game stages. Maybe we go back a little bit. Let's see. The marsh? Oh, and now you can see like all of those objectives that they're like secret objectives that maybe didn't potentially do. This is the burial grounds. I don't know. Which one do you think we should do? Maybe this one?
Which one is the spookiest looking?
The spookiest. Okay, you want to do the spookiest.
Yep.
I know you're a big Resident Evil fan, so.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. They're all pretty spooky. This one's not that spooky. There's too much light.
Which one has your favorite monsters in it?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, this stage is pretty interesting. So this has. Whoa, I've never seen this. Wait, what's going on? Have I seen this? I'm shocked. I don't know what's happening.
I did see this. I think it's when you replace something.
Oh yeah, I haven't gone back on the
like
save.
the time going back.
I was like, whoa, I was shocked. Okay. Oh, Fox is asking. This is Michelle. She's a new member on our community team, so she's joining us and fairly new to the game, right?
Less than a month, but it's been really fun.
Okay, so where was I? So yeah, this stage is pretty cool because the whole thing is set on these 3 boats, and you basically just have to survive that like boat time attack. But right now we are in the daytime part of things, and we need to get ready and break all these pots. I actually don't know what the objective I had was. Don't allow any boats to sink, so I definitely failed that. This Okami outfit.
Oh, that poor deer.
Oh yeah, we gotta get him. Oh, something that's helpful now. Watch out for you.
That's a boar?
Yeah, that's a boar. I have a bow now, so I can hit it with the bow. And no, we're not hurting them. Just
It's all right now.
yeah.
Looks healthy.
Yeah, just a like polite poke. We got that one. I think. Yeah, I really like the Okami outfit. and the thunder edge. It's got like this cool effect. I haven't assigned anybody anything. So, Michelle, your history with Capcom games, is there like a particular game that's your favorite? Or like maybe the one that's like most near and dear to your heart?
That is a hard question. I think maybe I have really fond memories of playing Okami when I was younger with a bunch of friends. It's very fitting watching this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you mentioned, I really like horror games, so Resident Evil, and then also very funny games, so Ace Attorney.
Yeah. Which all right, let's go one by one, I guess. So Resident Evil, which one is your favorite?
Village.
Village, okay. So one of the newer ones, you're like more into like the modern Resident Evil games.
I played a number of them, but I really enjoyed Village just because I like the aesthetic a lot. And I like the whole kind of fairy tale children's book framing of it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Man, I gotta go back to it. For me, it's Resident Evil 4, which I think like when the original GameCube version came out, I probably shouldn't have been playing it because I was like probably not old enough, but
that's what makes it stick with you.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. It's like I feel like sometimes like kids, well, like I was probably like 11 or 12 or something when RE4 came out, and it's like you want to play like the thing that you're not supposed to, right? Like it's not like you're necessarily looking for like kids stuff to do. You want to feel like you're an adult or whatever. Anyways. Oh yeah, so I've got more stuff unlocked. Let's look at the Cannoneer. What do you think of the sumo wrestler? I can't afford him right now. We have the shaman. No,
That's very cool.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we can do sumo wrestler here. Oh wait, no, it's gonna use all my stuff, so I probably shouldn't. I gotta be frugal. Favorite Ace Attorney game?
Oh my gosh. I guess the first one is very iconic to me.
The first one, okay. Is it maybe just because that was your first one?
I think so, yeah, because I played it because a friend recommended it to me because they said like, oh, you like wordplay, you'll really enjoy this game. And then I played and I was like, oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Basically, I just remember like sending them photos of every single thing anyone said, just being like, why is this game so funny?
Oh man, I think I might have messed up because I do not have enough crystals to upgrade everybody. I only have 7 left. Let's see. Well, we do it live. I've already died enough on stream, so.
Oh, I haven't seen this one.
The outfit or the?
The outfit.
Yeah.
So she changes outfits too?
That's the Okami collab outfit. Yeah, that's the Waka.
So she has them too.
Yeah. I actually haven't used these outfits at all, so this is the first time for me too. So I have 2 of these Suba guards unlocked now on this save, but hopefully we can show just like some of the other abilities and stuff. Oh, they're already here. So one of the things that you get a little bit later is, and Travis was kind of alluding to this, but you can command all of the units to just move together in one spot. So if you just press Y, they assemble over there. And now I can kind of like lock on with my bow.
Oh, are they like flying koi enemies?
Yeah, that I think is Hitoban, the name, I can't remember. Yeah, so these big like, man, I don't even remember the name, but these big giant Seath are like, they're carrying other Seath, and they can latch onto the boat and take out those like smaller boats. So that's one of the smaller objectives, or the bonus objectives, is to make sure all the boats survive, which I did not complete. the first time around.
You have to defend it from all sides.
Yeah. Right now, I haven't like really positioned anybody anywhere.
A lot of exercise for self.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's put my archer, and I haven't even assigned anything. I need more crystals. Nice. Oh, and the other thing too is if the boats come down and you're on it, you'll get taken out too. So another thing to watch out for. Oh, I can use a cannon here. Nice.
Oh, that's the one you mentioned when it's carrying the others on its back.
Yeah. And right now it's not too overwhelming, but eventually they start sending multiple at one time. Just trying to get ahead of it. I think we got that one. Yeah, I love this bow and like just being able to charge up this explosive attack. It's pretty clutch. Okay, let's see. On the right side. See, I think this is an enemy earlier that was a boss, and now is just like your standard enemy. I think it's a weakened version of it, but you know, it's still kind of crazy. Ooh, right in front. Should I hit him with this?
I really like all the monster designs I've seen.
Yeah, they're super creative.
Very stylish.
Yeah. Oh, I think I forgot to change my combat style, which is why we bought all those upgrades, so I couldn't do that. Oh, that sounds bad. You hear that?
It's just saying
Oh,
hi.
yeah, that's, I gotta go fix that. Okay, let's put you here. Oh, I need to assign some of you guys things. Let's give you that.
It's a bit painful.
Yeah, this is... I gotta fix that. Yep. We're good. This one might not be good, though. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I think we're fine. That could have gone real bad. Position there. Getting a little overwhelmed. See if we can hit him with that. Yep.
How festive those are.
Yeah. It's like, woo! Alright, we got that one too. Let's see if I can reach that. Come on. Nope. Stack everybody up there. Do you have a favorite Resident Evil monster? Or creature, I guess.
Oh my gosh. I've never actually thought about that. I'm gonna have to think about
I guess
that now.
Mr. X counts too. Yeah, Mr. X counts. Oh boy.
I think if I have a favorite food village.
Come on. Oh no, he's gonna blow
Oh
up.
no.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. I'll get over here. I'll take care of the other one. Yeah, now I'm trying to think about it too. I'm not sure who I would choose.
Right, like. I guess Miranda? kind of going for the big one there.
Her design is pretty cool though in the
Right.
final boss fight.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Does Lady D count? Yeah, Lady D counts.
She counts.
Yeah. Okay, let's get over here. How about favorite RE character?
Oh my gosh, definitely between Ethan and Leon.
Oh, you're an Ethan fan. Okay. Do you like that his face is never shown?
It doesn't bother me.
I know some people are just like, just show it. We know what he looks like. But
I know. I think personally, I like his character a lot just for his story and his
Yeah,
art.
yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, it's fine if I don't see his face.
yeah.
And then Leon is Leon.
That's all you need to say.
Right?
Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see if this works. Get out of here. That's a good explosion. I think we got through it. Is that it? Okay. I think I got it without losing any of the boats. Oh, it's the Okami version of that song. Very cool. Do you know the FPS for the Steam Deck since it says it's verified? I haven't done too much testing with the Steam Deck version, or at least the Steam version on Steam Deck. I know it runs at a pretty good 45 FPS if you want to set it that way. I think you can push it maybe to 60, but not quite sure, but it is verified, so it does run quite well in there. So give it a shot. All right, yeah, we got all three. Exorcism. Reduces the time it takes to purge defilement.
Sounds really useful.
10 Masubis. 20 Masubis. Okay, why don't we just move on to the next stage? I should change my stuff, though. So let's do that. I want to change over to the other fighting style. More crystals. And just do that over here, so it's like, it's part of the menu. I love how everything's like in-world, right? Yeah, you can switch over, and it's like represented by this this cord. This is where you change like your archery abilities. I have this spider shot, so it'll basically freeze enemies in place. Maybe we can try that one. Oh, actually, I was gonna change my Suba guard. What else we got here? This is the one where you can teleport over to Yoshiro. You can place traps with this one. Maybe we'll try that. Oh yeah, and one other thing is you can take a look at the suites in the game in very high detail.
Incredible.
So,
Already my favorite feature.
Yep, there you go. So these were made by a real confectioner in Kyoto. It's a business that's been around for, I think, over 200 years. And what they did was they made the desserts or the sweets, and then they scanned them in game using the 3D scanning tech. So pretty cool.
They kind of look like turtles.
Yeah, let's look at this one. And then you can kind of like read about their history here, which is cool.
Have you tried any of them in real life?
I probably
wanted to try
have.
these.
This looks cool though.
I've watched a lot of tutorials on how to make these, but I haven't gotten around to it.
Oh, really? You should make some sometime, and let's see. Let's compare it to the in-game version.
I'll definitely be a lot less nice looking than those.
Yeah, these are. Yeah, it's not a photo. It's not like, just live action. This is rendered in game, but it is like kind of scanned from a real life image. So pretty cool. All right, let's get back to it. move on to the next stage. And we are playing things kind of out of order now that we've moved on to a save data with a little bit more progress. Dispel the enchantments on 10 enhanced seeds simultaneously. Well, I clearly did not do any of these when I played it the first time, so.
No time like now.
There's like a little drum in the center. So now I have a different fighting style, which I believe your combos extend when you actually hit enemies. So it's kind of like you get more follow-up attacks, basically.
So good for when you're against a lot of enemies.
Yeah. Gotta make sure to move Yoshiro. Something I always forget. So Michelle, it sounds like you're excited to dive into the game a little bit more on your own time. Do you think you're going to use the Okami items, or you're going to stick with the standard look?
Oh, I love playing around with any kind of customization options I have, so I'll definitely try them out. And I definitely know what I'm going to be doing all weekend. I really like tower defense games, so very exciting.
Yeah, it's definitely like I think an interesting blend of like tower defense and I don't know if you like other Capcom games like DMC or something. It's not like quite like that action heavy, but it does have elements of that, which feels really good.
Yeah, I like that. I know for a lot of tower defense, you just kind of wait for the action to happen, but I like that you have a very active role in this as well.
Yeah. And the game like really tests you. Oh man, it's gone. Bummer. The game really tests you from time to time because there are stages where you don't have any of the villagers around. There's actually a boss fight, I think, that there's no villagers at all. So you kind of gotta make sure that you know how to like fight normally as well. Let's try to get that one.
I definitely had some times where I've like placed Yoshiro badly, so
Yeah.
It was basically like I had no villagers.
Yeah, it happens.
I had her like right next to the gate, right on its doorstep.
And make sure this this drum is. Yep, it's fine. Not broken. Oops. Oh man, I shouldn't have moved him. Because now he's gonna come back. But let's see if he opened that that chest already. Yeah, he did.
You got the deer.
Yes. Wait, no, not in the stage. It has to be in the base. Okay, let's get our units. I have like the sumo wrestler, a must. Let's get an archer, maybe marksman. I actually don't have a lot of crystals, so I gotta be a little careful not to overspend, which I think is advice that I could use in real life too. Okay, we got one more. Two more, I think. And you too. And why don't we just use this last 30? Maybe Yoshiro a little bit more. My thief is not going to be very useful in this area, so or at the nighttime. But I don't have enough crystals to switch them back, so I'm gonna have to wait. Let's get the sumo wrestler up here and the marksman up there. You know what, let's just get everybody over here. Okay. It's kind of like a different musical style. Oh, it's because we're in Okami music. That's right, I kind of forgot. Nice. I have everybody positioned all wrong. Sumo wrestler can stay there, you stay there, but you here. Archer. 4 archers? Okay. Yeah, so they can come out from like different gates, right? So you kind of have to like adjust on the fly. Oh, they are getting over here.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yep. I was not ready for that.
I've seen that one.
Oh boy. Yoshiro! So that dispels the enchantments that are on some of them. Which that guy with the tall head, I forget his name. He was giving them those enchantments. Seeing some questions in the chat and the YouTube chat about the demo challenges. Those are all completed already. So basically we had 2 challenges to earn the Okami items for everybody. One of them was to earn 1 billion crystals collectively in-game, and the other one was to find the 15 lucky mallets. Those were both completed. So everybody has the Okami items automatically unlocked in the game. So yeah. Oh man, it is getting crazy. Let's see. Oh, I gotta hit that drum. Okay, still damage on your throw. I love that move because it drains the resist gauge and then you can do that weak attack, which is super, super satisfying. Sumo wrestlers just beating up the ground. What are you doing over here? Okay, they got a little dicey. But I got through it. I think. No, we got more. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, they're back. I lied. There we go. Nice, so we just hit daytime. You can imagine, like, when you're just being swarmed by enemies, then all of a sudden you just hit daytime. It can be, like, really, really satisfying. So I had the daytime bail me out of a couple really rough situations.
Very cinematic moment.
Yeah, yeah. All right, got everything here. Hopefully she can make it. Ooh, okay, we're a little close. Things change over at 6. We're at 2. Yeah, I love the Okami music on this. Like having a hard time keeping the icon in the circle. So Michelle, new to Capcom, right? What are some of the things that coming here have been really surprising?
That is a great question. think really
Oh, I'm broke.
how much cool stuff ends up being streamed. Like, I think I was told there was one about trying different hot sauces. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. I think that was the Street Fighter anniversary stream that the team did. I think they did like a hot ones challenge. So yeah.
Sounds very fun. I think just really seeing how much kind of areas that Capcom is in. Like, there's shoes, there's the hot sauces. I saw candy somewhere in the office. So, like, I don't usually pay tons of attention to those kinds of things, but, like, seeing it all in front of me is just like, oh my god, it's everywhere. That's super cool. I think seeing also a lot of stuff from, well, before my time as a gamer is really cool. Seeing bits of gaming history around.
Yeah, I love that part of it. I'm like kind of a nerd for like gaming history stuff, I guess, or like things that have happened in the industry, or just like the way like things happen behind the scenes. So yeah, it was that neat.
There was some convention backdrop I saw here that I remember seeing at a convention like when I was in college, and I was just like, wow, that is such a throwback. It feels very full circle seeing it here.
Yeah, we tend to keep a lot of stuff, even though we did move offices. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. We tend to, yeah.
It's all in good condition still.
I have a 2006, I think, 2006 Lost Planet shirt that I still, it's like a long sleeve shirt that I wear from time to time. I'm like, this thing's still good. There we go, nice.
I just remember, I know you don't remember where I got it, but I just always had this original Resident Evil 4 print.
Oh.
And I've just had it. I think I got it at a convention somewhere.
Like a poster or something? Or?
No, it's like a little cardboard postcard that's like this big.
Oh, wow.
It's just very cool, like being here and being like, oh, so this is its home in a way.
Yeah. Oh boy. I am not able to hit those flying guys. Oh, there's this like... These ones like fire stuff at you. We're good. Yeah, everybody's good. Oh, you're all kind of hurting now. Oops. Oh, I guess I should show off these like basins that I was talking about. So basically, it makes you invulnerable for a period of time.
Useful.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Let's get on back. There we go. There we go, daytime. I think.
Seems like it.
Nice. This one is interesting. There's a bunch of animals that are trapped there, so we can assign them to get them out of there. How do you think you would fare in a hot wings challenge if you had to do one?
Oh my gosh. I'm actually pretty okay with spicy
Yeah?
food. But, like, I eat a lot of Asian spicy food. I'm not sure how I would do with, like, a hot wing sauce.
Yeah.
But I'd be very down to try it.
No,
How did you
Asian
do?
spicy. I wasn't there for that one. Yeah, Asian spicy is like on another level though. So, yeah, I like some of my friends that like, sometimes like they'll make pho or something and they make it like to their level of spice and like they're like, oh, if I want like their leftover or whatever, I can try it. Or I think one time they prepared it for me and at their spicy level, and I was crying.
I'll have to give them the hot sauce and see how they do.
I think it would have no effect.
I know that there's been like these very viral spicy Korean noodles going around.
Yeah, the bulldog noodles.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
I cannot do a full package of that.
Oh yeah. I have to hold back too. It's just I think the whole like I'll probably do like half. You can do half of the sauce. Oh geez, mean.
Very rude.
Yep. Come on. There we go.
You know, I've been wondering I know the yellow things are to like help your energy, but what are they?
The yellow ones. These things?
Yeah.
Those are rations. So you can.
So
it's
is
right
that
next to
how
the
they're-
crystals.
So they're like wrapped in that shape.
Yeah. So.
I remember I was seeing that and I was like, they look kind of like bottles, but I don't
Yeah.
think they're bottles.
I just realized I am not moving her at all, and that's gonna make the stage take a little longer.
She's with the deer. That's
Yeah.
nice. I really like just how many random animations and things there are in this game. It's just really nice to look
Yeah,
at.
it's very endearing. I didn't mean to make a pun there.
I feel like I could spend a lot of time just looking at the environment. Not helping the villagers, but looking at the environment.
It's like, look at this. I mean, it's like a destroyed house, but then
The
there's like a
hand's
hand
coming
sticking
out
out
of
of it. It's crazy. I'm missing one still. It's behind there. So this part is a little tricky because they're gonna be popping out down here. Look at this guy.
My packages!
Yeah.
Come back!
Where did you go? I gotta stop you. Oh, the crystals. I can't get too obsessed with it though, because I got a job to do. Oh, it's behind her now. I think that's it. Try to freeze them in place. Oh, still
There's
there.
the box.
Oh, I panicked. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, it's okay. Trying to bring the resist gauge down. I just got everybody stacked up here. Okay. Whoa. What is going on over here?
Oh gosh.
Try to get him. Uh-oh. I should not be ignoring her, but there's some stuff happening here. Uh-oh. Everybody help. Okay, she's okay. yeah, there's just so much stuff to like manage or to keep track of all at once. So, but you can kind of get just like lost in the action part of it. Oh, she's hurting.
The villagers try to help you for it.
I did not set them up the best ways. Oh, more of these guys. Let's use this. There's more on the side. Yeah, this one that's doing the enchantment is really hurting us.
Almost got it.
So, it's almost daytime. Yeah, we're good. I think Yoshiro can make it all the way now. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think we had her already like ready to go. Oh wait, no, we needed to open this one. Get that last one. Okay. It's just dancing.
Having a good time.
There we go. Oh, that was another close one. So yeah, that's like kind of the risk reward, right? It's like if you try to like make sure she gets all the way to the end there, and then nighttime hits, she's stuck like right at the edge of that gate, and all the enemies are just gonna flood out.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
I was like, why did I do this?
Yeah. And you can go back to like previous saves and stuff to help you out. Like the game auto saves a lot in the different stages, so you'll be okay there. Oh, I got one of these.
Congrats.
Nice. All right. Well, Michelle, I know you're also very busy. So, any like last comments on the game? Do you think you're going to play over the weekend a little bit?
Definitely. It looks super cool. I love nice monster designs, and everything here looks like super elegant and stylish. So I'm very excited to play and run straight up to a monster and stare at it.
Stare at it. Oh, you could look at the models too, and
that too.
Yeah.
I want to see them move around too. But I'll definitely be playing a lot. And thank y'all for having me. And
well,
it's nice seeing everybody.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to have one more guest join, and then we're going to wrap things up. So again, yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you later.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
All right. Trying to figure out which stage we should do next. Let's see how much time we've got. There is the burial grounds. The marsh is fun as well. Or we could do a boss. Let's see, there's some different bosses here that we can check out. But I do kind of want to check this one out. So let's jump into this one. Yeah, so this is one boss that you don't have any villagers for. So maybe I can show off the parry a little bit if I can get the timing down. All right, and I think we do have another guest joining, so we're welcoming Wendy to the stream.
Hi. Hello.
Wendy, you want to give a quick intro?
Hi, I'm Wendy. I'm the communications intern for Capcom this summer, and I'm so excited to play with my boss here.
No, it's not.
But yeah, I'm about to have some fun with this new launch. Yeah.
Well, yeah, thanks for joining us. I know it's been like a whirlwind summer for you, joining the team and helping us out on a bunch of stuff. So, and you got to experience a launch for the first time. So,
No, yeah, fun experience. Yeah, how's like playing the game for the last like 2 hours?
it's been great. I mean, I love this game, so I've been having a good time. It is like a little bit of a challenge, like trying to talk about it at the same time, and like Travis was mentioning on the stream, it's a tough game to like to play passively, I guess. So.
I see. Like you have to use all your brain power, and then you're like doing double brain power because you have to talk.
Yeah, for
while
sure.
you're doing it. See, what was the
wait.
monster, or what's the terminology for?
This is, I believe this is a festering seed. So this one in particular is different because you have no villagers,
Okay.
and you actually have to like. Oh man, I'm not getting that timing down. So you have to parry it. There we go. You gotta bring that down. So I'm gonna test my multitasking skills. How has your internship been going? Like, what have you like experienced? Like, what's it like being at Capcom?
It's kind of really insane because Capcom is like such like a legacy brand, so it's been super fun. Everyone's super nice. I think that helps because I can't read corporate social cues, so it's been really good. Like everyone's been super patient with me because I get to work with, the comms and PR team. Like simultaneously, I get to see a lot of like perspectives within the company, and so it's been really cool that way too. Very like informative on like what I should do for like my next steps for my career, but like also like I think I've been helping people a lot. Like I got to assist like other people with like other projects and learning a lot. Yeah, like I think things are going great. Have really good bosses, so that helps.
We're not forcing you to say that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been really fun. And this is also like kind of my first game launch, I guess. So it's been super cool, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been on a stream before?
Yeah, like in the background, like playing like a game like with my friends.
Yeah.
But like never like a face cam stream. So
Okay.
this is like a first of many, I assume.
Okay. All right, so we just took out that boss. I know we're running a little bit low on time, but maybe we want to do maybe like one more stage or boss. Let's see. I don't want to show too much because I don't want to spoil the entire game, but I do want to show a little bit more. Let's see. We already did the boat level, and I think we showed that one off. You think we can get him in 1 minute?
If you know what, you have the intern buff, I think you can do it.
The intern buff,
like,
okay.
You got it.
I like it.
Like, don't even worry, bro. Like, you got it.
Okay, let's go. What if I just like... Let's see what I can afford. What do you think about the game?
It's really like unique, like definitely genre blending. It's like I was like watching a review video and like someone was like explaining it was like kind of like 6 different games at once, and I can so see that like Okami, a lot of like there's like a second game that I'm trying to think of right now, but like at least for me, like I think about TFT a little bit, and like I like strategy games, so it's fun. Like this is like fun to watch because like you have to be strategic, but then also it's like action because like you have to like get your timing right. So it's very cool. Yeah. Maybe like you can say Pokemon Go because you have to time like your throws. But yeah, let's see if you can do it in a minute.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
But the graphics are like beautiful.
Yeah, it's super intricate. Love the designs of everything.
Has there been any like performance issues since you started playing?
No, game's been running great. And we've got it maxed out. We're playing on PC here, and it's running pretty awesome. Uh-oh, I'm already starting badly. Okay, let's try and get him with this. And I should have everybody attack.
Oh, that's cute. They have like little voices. Very detailed game. Great game, great IP, guys.
Oh. I think it's like summoning something, but I might have stunned it.
Kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter too, because you're like fighting a huge
big
monster.
Yeah. I guess it's the easiest way to put it.
Yeah, literally.
Ooh, so everybody is like stuck now in this like goop or whatever.
Don't tell me you killed all your villagers.
Nope. I think we're still good. We're still good.
You're like planting more.
Yeah.
You're like Very colorful and overstimulating.
I know. Yeah.
It's fun.
I think we can get it to be stunned again. This is like a little trip mine. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're past the minute already.
You know what? It's okay. It's for the other players that will beat it before us.
Yeah.
And
don't want to look too good.
yeah. We're being humble right now.
Even though I died like 4 times, so.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. 1:30.
It's not bad.
I don't know if I want to like try to get it down. Anything else you want to see before we close out the stream?
Like, is there anything? What's like your favorite part of like this game that like you want to show me? I know like you can pet all like the dogs.
Yeah, let's
Maybe
do
you can
that.
pet a dog.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Anything else too? Like
There's an achievement for I think like interacting with like 20 different animals or something like that. You can pet the boar.
Nice. What? So there's dogs. There's boars. Is there
chickens.
Mm-hmm.
There's this. Is this a cow or yeah?
Oh, you can't pet him.
You can just observe, I guess.
Observe him.
What else? Oh no, you can't pet the birds.
Oh, he's like mushing stuff with his feet. But it is a very beautiful game. Like, like he's just resting.
Just chilling, yeah.
Just chilling, bro. Just chilling.
We can look at some of the. I just love like how many different Seath there are. They're the monsters in the game. There's so many different kinds, and like this is just like a small sample size of a bunch of them. This is the one that we just saw. But you can like look at their model and everything.
Oh, that's cool actually.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
they're like the flabs kind of move.
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Direction. Yeah. Very interactive.
Yeah, and you can like read a little bit about like some of the lore behind them. Yeah, there's so many cool ones like this one.
Ooh, wait, does he like pull it out of his head?
Yeah, yeah.
That's really crazy. What's like your favorite one that you've like fought so far?
Let's see. Actually, those are not enemies anymore. No, nothing's nasty. Nasty. I don't like you. I think this one's one of my favorites. Yeah, the one with the sword.
No, yeah, that's a cool design.
Yeah, I think in this save I haven't unlocked one of the cooler ones. So you just have to play the game on your own to find out.
I see. Okay, yes. Hear that, stream in chat. Do you know if the monsters were initially modeled with clay?
I don't know if it was clay. I don't know the exact material, but a lot of them were like some of the monsters and some of like the different like parts of the environment were made as miniatures. So it's possible it was clay, but yeah, they were first created as miniatures. Yeah, it is funny that you have like.
Oh, that's cute. Like that.
The sumo wrestler.
Oh.
Is that all the animals? or that you can see here at least.
There's
We
only
already saw the
4 that
chicken.
they modeled in. Oh,
Sparrows. Love the detail there.
no, yeah. It's a very beautiful game.
Eating the rice balls.
It's cute. And to answer your questions, Fox says meow. I really like Dead Rising, specifically Dead Rising 2, because I grew up like watching gameplay of that, and it's like silly. So
Nice. Are you excited for DRDR?
the remaster, yes, I'm excited to see like the different skins that people will play in, because that's kind of like the fun part
Yeah.
of Dead Rising. It's like the silly costumes.
Dressing up Frank.
Yeah.
Well, cool. We've been going for a while, so I think we are going to wrap things up. Wendy, any like closing remarks, comments?
This game is super cool. The team here has been working really hard on it, so you guys should play it. And it's a really quality game, although it's like very confusing. Like there's a lot of moving parts. Like it's a lot of fun, so you should so play it because there's a lot of love that's been made into this game. And yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. It's definitely something new, so hopefully you guys, maybe what you saw today, you'll be interested in checking it out. And again, it's out today on Xbox Game Pass, on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. I'm trying to remember all the platforms, man. PS4, PS5, and PC. So go and check it out. And with that, we are going to wrap up. So we will see you later. Thanks again, Wendy, and all the other guests that have joined. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you.
Bye, everybody.